He's got something in his hands. I don't know what his deal is. They always get away.
Are you following him?
Yeah.
Okay, we don't need you to do that.
Listen, we all know there's a deadly virus that's been spreading long before COVID-19. But people tend to turn the blind eye to what don't affect them directly. See, I woke up today with this anger on my chest because another hashtag, and I hate to say that I'm not surprised. I got all this anger in my drowning eyes because, yo, I'm just tired. See, we supposed to be the United States, but we couldn't be more divided. I am tired of living in a world where police brutality has been the normality, and our kids gotta hear the talk on how to make it back home. As these higher up make excuses for the conditioned behavior, and all these accomplices remain silent, and then they wanna act surprised when the people gotta become violent. Well, no justice, no peace. This time you have no rug to sweep. No justice, no peace. This time you have no rug to sweep. Cause if it weren't for the evolution of technology, they would still move with this ideology where they can get away with murder with no apologies. Apologies only given if they're caught. Cause I bet we'll never know the kind of how many black and brown bodies they've actually dropped. Just because they can, just because they're cops, because they see themselves as above the law. And no, this is not an attack on those that actually do their job. No, we thank you. But we can't deny that these bad apples are rotting more than one tree, and that this is a problem that's rooted farther than one department, farther than one system, a system that was always built on injustice, a setup to have us look as guilty before being able to be proven innocent. See, blue is supposed to symbolize trust and truth, but we have no trust, we have no truth. It's like we have no power as people, but we are powerful people. But minds were enslaved, and the government gave them the declaration that made them tough. But when it's convenient, they fear us. So they draw first and ask questions later and want us to remain calm with a gun to our head? Especially when we know they build narratives to excuse ones like me dead? When it's evident that it's been a coloring thread? And then they dare to tell us they're investigating just to keep us muscled while they're on paid leave with my tax money? And all these verdicts remain still not guilty? I mean, how's the real reason Sandra Bland's death till a mystery? And how do they remain deaf to Eric Garner's plea? I can't breathe! But a white kid shooting up a church that he gets cuffed carefully. And George just flipped some cash. And who knows, maybe that deserved an arrest, but not a death sentence by a prejudice knee to his neck. I can't breathe! And they dare to ask why Cap is still kneeling, where racism is still real. And it isn't getting worse, we just got footage. But even with body cams, they find ways to flip the script. But regardless of the crime, aren't you trained for this? Like, don't you have procedures for this? You could've used a taser, you didn't need a gun for this. I don't know, maybe go for the hip, not empty the clip. See, you see it as savages, but yo, you the one that's savage for this. See, they gone from white hoodies to blue suits, but they still in the same pursuit as they give life to the Karens of the nation, knowing because of their weapon called complexion, the finger would never be pointed in their direction. See, they don't want to let us live. And Kanye did say we're the new slaves, but I refuse to think that's the way. Yo, this is abuse, and it shouldn't take pressure from the likes of Sean King for them to actually do the right thing. And never mind the quotas that they choke us by, never mind the bails that are set high. See, we need all these people with power to get up from their knees and actually prevent the fall, to stand up for true liberty and justice for all. Cause Malcolm X did not live for there to be no action, and MLK did not live for his dream to be forgotten. And Black Lives Matter isn't just a hashtag, it's a voice, it's a movement, it's a livelihood, but we need more. Cause long overdue is nationwide accountability. And all these power trips and bigotry has unfortunately become police history. But it's time to clean house and break the cycles of the story. Cause they have no right to take a life. So if they take life, give them life. Cause they have no right to take a life. So if they take life, give them life. No justice, no peace. This time you have no rug to sweep.